Welcome to Billingham Stars TV, your home for highlights of the Ultimate Windows Billingham Stars. This week we visited D-side to face the new Dragons, the Laidler champions, and the new Morale team on the block for our first league game of the season. Enjoy match highlights with commentary from NIHO Radio with Oz Phillips and Ben Lee.
Here's Dennis Bostrom for the Stars. Gets it into the neutral zone to be collected by Brown. Brown going forward, one man between him and the goal, gets it across to Palmer-Bjork. Palmer-Bjork's hit in the face with a stick, and there's going to be some trouble here. Is that Chris G with the stick to the face?
It was Steve Fellows tracking back. Most certainly they're trying to do the key defensive work, but it does appear to be Chris G that swung that stick there.
I don't think it was malicious. There was an accidental in it. He went to essentially hook him, just try and put him off his game.
Yeah.
Okay, now that just races forwards there. The shot taken by Kankaranta. Waffle saved by Flavel, puts it on his right wing, and now the Stars are trying to get this away, having it neutralised. Oh, bit of a hand pass almost there by the Dragons to Michael Elder. Bit of some screaming for a call. What's been given here? Charging call given there. They're going out. That's Mackenzie to Kankaranta. Stars trying to get this away, get to it eventually with Michael Bowman, but the Dragons nearly gained possession properly back again.
The work rate of the Dragons certainly stepping up from what we've seen last season.
Oh, shot taken there by Matt Wainwright, just hits behind. Yeah, a long shot there by Dennis Bostrom, goes into the glove of Smith. He just puts it down, decides not to freeze it, and then the Dragons can take this out of their own zone through the right wing. Oh, trying to get that across, interception now, suddenly that's turned around for James Moss. Moss with the shot, goes through the netminder, well certainly appears that way, hits the balls at the back and comes back out.
They were lucky to get away with that one. That's some good net minding from Ashley Smith.
It is, with Cy Furnival taking the shot through the legs, and it hits James Flavel's leg pads, and then the turnaround once again from the Stars, very quickly now, they're on the break, try and get that into the slot, knocked away by the Dragons for James Moss to try and keep it in. Goes into the neutral zone for Richie Thornton, who then knocks it to Matty Campbell. Campbell interception there by Kenny Williams. And the referee's called something here.
That's going to be on Philip Super by the look of it.
Tripping.
Yeah, there he goes.
2 for clipping.
Just decided to bench him, keep him rested up, ready for the first game.
Yeah, I rate Super very highly. He did very well for the Dragons last season. He did even better, I think, otherwise for the Widnes Wild the season before.
Yep, so much so, and he was one of the top shooters and certainly one of the top scorers last season.
Okay, crisp across to Thornton. Thornton dumps it in, saved by the Dragons, but they can't get it cleanly away as Michael Elder turns, takes the shot. That was an excellent spin around. 10 seconds now as Bostrom brings it back onside. Gets around Kennedy, takes a shot. Oh, Smith doesn't know where it is, but he saved it. That's just gone over Smith again. Smith had no idea where that puck was when he made the initial save. He could have been very easily put in behind him, but the Dragons now are back to full strength. Out of the box there, Philip Super. As the Dragons now getting onto the right wing for Marcus Kankaranta. Ranta going round, very clever little drop pass there, shot taken. Flavel didn't know exactly where that was. He made the save, but the Dragons now in possession. Get it back into the centre. Shot taken again by Mackenzie. Mackenzie's all over this ice at the minute. It's fantastic to watch. Stars just very slowly keeping this in the corner, not really bringing it out. Here we go. Cal Davis is trying to come out, but a penalty has been given. Kempster's signalled tripping.
That's ex-captain Mark Lovell going to the box there.
That is with Watkins, gets it across to Chris Sykes, back to Watkins, winding up, shot taken, saved by Smith, to Sykes takes the shot, and Smith expertly got across his goal and in the way just in time.
Just smothered that out quickly.
Yeah. 5 seconds remaining, the Stars again on a break, Brown down the right wing for the Stars. Still got possession, shot taken, saved by Smith, still with the Stars though behind the goal. Andy Finn's waiting on the blue line, wraps it, takes a shot, and it goes through bodies and into Smith, and that is the end of the penalty. This period starting very much like the first period ended, in that the Dragons are very good going forwards, but then they're just losing the puck at the last moment, and the Stars are looking very frail at the back. doing enough to keep it out, but not as solid as I expect him to be, as Chris McKenzie catches that, drops it round his back and puts it on his stick, takes a shot. It's a goal!
And there it is there. We knew it was coming.
That was amazing. What a fantastic highlight reel goal. He caught it in his hand, he dropped it behind his back onto the ice, puts it on his stick, moves into the centre of the slot, takes a shot, puts it past Smith, and Smith's got his head down. He is not happy that he's conceded that goal with 1 minute and 8 played in the second. He's got Luke Brown in the middle, Moss is keeping it, brings it into the slot, can't take the shot with a bit of hooking, shot taken, saved by Smith, and the puck goes behind.
Dragons certainly need to bring that defensive game back from the first period at the moment, because Billingham have got the run of them.
Yeah, I think they had a bit of a talking to him in the dressing room in the interval, as that's saved by Smith and that's in his glove. Stop this game, bring it onto his right wing, and now going forwards is Bowman. He's got Moss in support on the right wing. There he is to Moss, back to Elder. Oh, Elder on to the left for Palmer Bjork, shot taken, saved. It's a goal.
Matt Wainwright just fell asleep there, allowed the man to come round the back.
Smith should have had that. In fact, where is Smith? There he is in the corner. His head's down already. It's not back into the neutral zone, but possession is kept by the Dragons. They can get this over to Parsons. Quick turnover there as Elder on the left wing tries to get it through to Sykes.
Well, the build-up play there was something else. Stars just picking the passes through the Dragons' D.
At the point now with the Stars. Again, it comes in, it hits the boards behind as that broken stick is just hit by the players. Now Jack Davis on the opposite point, then puts it through. Here's Dennis Bostrom trying to get into the centre, looking for the shot to be taken. It looks like he's going to pass over to his left. No, he's going to dump it down around the balls and behind the goal for James Moss. James Moss back into the slot, and that's the fourth goal. There's a lot of work in that, and Dennis Bostrom did expertly well there to get that and put it in the back of the goal.
Yeah, certainly. You could see the Dragons trying everything there. The initial broken stick coming from Matt Wainwright there. Quickly lent one from Alex Parry. Parry throwing his body on the line there out in front.
Here they are in the corner. He has no passing lanes open as Jack Davis was on him, and there's a delayed penalty as the referee has his hand in the air. The second the Stars touch this puck, he's going to blow his whistle.
Yeah, Dragons
there
pulling it, minder.
Yep, Smith he nearly got to his bench.
But we're certainly noticing now.
The penalties there, they've just been called by Kempster. 2 for slashing, +2 for holding the sticks. We're going to have a 2+2, 4-minute penalty here.
The Dragons need to use everything in their arsenal now, and especially utilise this power play team that we've seen so far. They've got to get something back.
As now the Dragons have it behind the goal now with James Parsons. Drops it to Kennedy. Back to Parsons. The Dragons just trying to get this into the slot. They've got Cy Furnival waiting, and they've got Kennedy now in the slot. Brings it to Cy Furnival, shot taken, save. I think that's hit a body. Just kept out by the by the Stars. Shot taken again by Philip Super.
We've broken into the second 2 minutes there, Oz.
Yeah, 1 minute 55 now remaining on this 2+2. Skating around the edge of the face-off circle, he's looking for his pass. He's got McKenzie here on the blue. Gives it to McKenzie. McKenzie across to the opposite face-off circle, then back to Kankan Ranta. Here we go, going in now is Matt Wainwright to McKenzie, shot taken, and that's a goal.
Well,
that was fantastically worked, and it was amazing that McKenzie had the patience to be able to stay there with the puck before attempting to take the shot. A well-known cliche now is going. Luke Brown tries to get through. He's just pushed off it. There is a penalty there. It looks like a
Chris G, I think that
elbow. Bostrom again here now. Back to James Moss in the corner. The Stars are going to take the time. They've got the possession. They've got the score. They just need to be patient and wait for the opportunity to come in now as James Moss again decides to take the shot from that angle. And wow, Smith's hurt. That's gone through some kind of body work and into his body. Gone through his equipment, sorry.
Yeah, he's just gone down to his knee. It looked like it came up and caught him under the chin.
Yeah, it looked it looked high. A man to his feet, but now here are Billingham. They're now on the attack with Luke Brown. Gets it across to Scott Ward. Shot taken, and that's a goal. And I'd almost say that was against a run of play, as the Dragons had finally got onto a decent attacking run again, but that is the 5th for the Billingham Stars. Well worked yet again. That's in by Emerson, I believe. Well, and now going forward, Alex Parry. Goal gets round. in the slot. Oh, that was very nearly a goal by Cy Furnival. Seen very well there by James Flavel, who stopped that going forwards. Now here we have Cy Furnival again. He's got no one to try and pass it to. Oh, Campbell through traffic, and that's saved by Smith. That's in first. Oh, Chris Sykes expertly comes in to gather that puck. He's got no one in support. He's just having to skate around and wait for someone to come into the slot. Here he is, Bostrom. Oh, that's heavily in by Bostrom, and I think if there were some bigger bodies on the ice for the Dragons, they'd be having a bit of a stronger word with him on the way he came in on the keeper then.
Definitely, I'm surprised he's able to get away with that. Certainly if Mr. Bennett had still been here at the Dragons, he'd have come flying in for some of that.
James Moss gets there. And James Moss decides to play this out. Gets it onto the right wing. Oh, just missed there. Again with the Dragons across their own D. Oh, telescopic pass right across into the neutral zone to Mackenzie, but Bostrom with the interception. Bostrom gets around Chris G, gets it into the slot, shot taken, it's in. Well, I think that's an unassisted goal, is it not?
I do believe it is, yeah.
Yeah, he took that from Mackenzie, brought it in himself, got it around G, got into the centre, took the shot. It hit Smith, it went through Smith, went underneath his pads 5-hole and into the back of the goal. Now the Stars is Palmer Bjork, the new Swede signing here for the Billingham Stars. This is his first league game. And there's a penalty, a delayed penalty, as the referee has his hand up. Campbell at the point. Flavel racing back to the bench to get the extra man on. They've now got 6 men on the ice. The second the Dragons touch this puck, the game will be stopped as Nertney finally gets some game time. Number 4 there. Josh Nertney, a good player, good friend of mine. He's waiting for this puck. The Stars still in possession here. And there we go, Wainwright gets clean possession. And that's a hooking call against the Dragons. Who's going to be sitting this one? It is Mark Lovell, I think. 55 seconds remaining now on the power play for the Stars. They finally have possession. Palmer Bjork is tripped. We have a hand up in the air. It's a delayed penalty. Oh, the offside call was then given, so that's the end. That's a tripping call there. Kempster calls the trip. So we're going to have 5-on-3 hockey now for 48 seconds. Mackenzie just drilling his defensive unit there. Oh, that's interesting. They still put a player behind the face-off circle. I thought they might have put 3 players between the face-off and the goal. The Stars in possession now. As this will be Palmer Bjork. Gives it across to Richie Thornton. Back to Palmer Bjork. Drops it back to Elder, who's on the edge of the face-off circle. Back to Palmer Bjork. We've got 3 in defence. Again with Richie Thornton, shot by Palmer Bjork, saved by Smith, glanced into the corner, 25 seconds remaining on the 5-on-3. Back with Palmer Bjork, shot, save, back in the corner, here's Elder, goes around the boards, gives it to Chris Sykes on the opposite side, back to Richie Thornton on the point. Palmer Bjork, Elder, shot, save. As this puck now is with Dennis Bostrom. Again, look, the triangle's forming. And then they've got a sweeper that's trying to get the puck from whoever has it at the time. Triangle still in front of the net. Shot taken. Oh, that's gone in from Watkins. Watkins puts that in the back of the goal with 20 seconds remaining on the penalty. That is the first power play goal of the game at 9 minutes 46 into the third. The score now is 7-1 to the Billingham Stars. Trying to come in now, Watkins, but Kennedy's trying to get this puck off him. Watkins decides to keep it on his foot, gives it to Bowman. Bowman into the slot, taken by Palmer Bjork, just goes behind and into the boards. Palmer Bjork now again chasing this into the corner, only on one knee. He gets back up. Palmer Bjork again trying to get this. Oh, goes back to Reed. Reed winds up, shot taken. Screened netminder, but he saw it. It's kept out. Back to Bowman. Oh, and that was a great little move there. Interception there by Austin. Oh, and suddenly this is a poor situation on the change as the Stars, wow, straight through for James Moss. And we have some players down hurt there. Yeah, the giveaway there, again, the Dragons were on the change, which left them wide open for James Moss to come in and put that in the top corner of the net. Yeah,
really caught short, unfortunately, there, the Dragons. Although, saying that at 8-1, it doesn't really show justice or reflect truly the game.
So a successful start to this Morale season for the Stars, slaying the Dragons with an 8-1 victory in D-side. Man of the match awards then, and for the Dragons and for the Stars, it's number 5, James Morris. Be sure to watch the latest episode of Stars Talk for further game analysis and see post-game interviews with Man of the Match James Moss, as well as Stars Director of Coaching Terry Ward and Dragons coach Scott McKenzie.